Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today of the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer. Today's beer is from Rebellion here in Regina, Saskatchewan. It looks like it is a collaboration between Flat Clothing and Rebellion Brewing Company. It is a malty German amber at 4.8% alcohol by volume. This is talking about its location and that it is on Treaty 4 land, home of the Cree, Ojibwe. Sorry, I've read this so many times that I should know it off by heart, but this color scheme does not work for my eyes very well. Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Yakota, and Lakota people, as well as the home of the Métis Nation. And on this side it says malty, toasty, caramel delicious, barley, hops, yeast, and water. Artwork by Flat Clothing. Okay, so this one is called Bunnyhug. And Bunnyhug is a saying here in Saskatchewan for a hoodie. A hoodie is a bunny hug. And from what I understand, it's not just any hoodie, it's a hoodie with the pocket in the front is a bunny hug. When you have the pocket that goes all the way through on your belly that you can put stuff in, you can put both your hands in, and you can hold your hands on your belly inside a pocket, and you got your hood up, and that's a bunny hug apparently. So this beer is called Bunnyhug. Yeah. I'm learning things. I heard somebody use Bunnyhug in a conversation a few days ago, and it was the first time I've heard somebody use Bunnyhug. There's been some interesting sayings that I've heard since we've been here. And yeah. Interesting. So let's try Bunnyhug. I can't make fun of the dating on this one because it's been smudged off. Which is too bad because, as you all know, I really like making fun of Rebellion's dating. Whether I make fun of their dating or not, the beer is usually very good. But it's my new thing to do. It's my new When I was in Ontario, I had an inside joke about a lot of breweries. Inside joke about Cameron's was that one girl that I thought was amazingly hot. I wasn't married to my wife of this time. At that time, I was either divorced from my ex-wife or I was still with my ex-wife. I haven't found a woman extremely hot since my wife. So, I mean, but there was inside jokes about a lot of breweries while I was in Ontario, and I'm starting to grow them here as well. My buddy Chris, my inside joke with that is, Regina. Pile of Bones, the thing I'm going to harp on forever is the 4-packs. Rebellion is now going to be the dating. Minhas is just Minhas in general. Everything about that brewery I'm going to rag on. Whether the beer is good or not, I will rag on it every review. Nokomis, same thing as Pile of Bones. Yeah. So I'm getting my own things going on here, but I love the color of this. It is not hazy, but it's hard to see through at the same time. The SRMs are just starting in that clarity, getting darker and harder to see through range. I can see my hand, you can see my hand, but I can see my hand through it, but just barely. It's a beautiful, beautiful auburn to red tone. I really like that look. Off-white head, I really like that. What's the Snap Crackle Pop like?
Off-white head, are you describing your penis?
My penis is off-white?
Love you.
No, really, is there something wrong down there that I got to go to a doctor for?
You're an albino. Thought you knew that.
I know I'm albino, but that should mean white, not off-white.
Well, you see the blood through, so it's not completely white.
Are you seriously doing that in the middle of my review? Like, seriously. I heard that fall in the water, which means they heard it fall in the water.
Oh, Chad.
I might take back the comment I made earlier about how I've never seen somebody more beautiful than my wife in my life, because, no, I still think she's the most beautiful thing ever, even if she's in there shitting out a demon. Smell from the glass first. And this is the video I'm going to post first from tonight.
Okay. You say that like I have any shame whatsoever.
She keeps telling me to make sure that my naughty Santa OnlyFans gets going, because she wants to see if there's anyone that wants Santa. Malty caramelly. Smells really nice out of the glass. I'm going to put it up here while we sniff the can. Smells pretty much the same. Malty caramelly. It says toasty. I'm not smelling any toastiness from it. Do you know what beer this is, honey? It's Bunnyhug.
Okay. Named after a sweater?
A hoodie.
Which is a sweater. I mean...
It's two bunnies hugging on the front, too.
Yeah, I don't understand where they get Bunnyhug from. I don't get it, but whatever. Teach their own.
Anyway, slanche. Cheers. Have you actually heard anybody use the word Bunnyhug since you've been here?
I have.
Yeah, I'm talking to her while she's on the shitter, guys.
My coworker.
Cheers. So it says malty, toasty, delicious. I don't think I taste any toastiness, but there is maltiness there. It's a beautiful, slightly caramel, slightly molasses, slightly cherry note right up at the forefront. I'm not getting that toastiness. I'm not getting that roastiness, but I am getting a biscuitiness in the back, which does clear your palate rather quickly. It makes it a very Moorish beer. I think, other than the sours and the stouts I've had by Rebellion, this is probably the most mellow, lowest IBU beer I've had. This actually, even with the stouts and the sours, might be the lowest IBU beer I've had by them. It is such a malt maniac beer. Even though, again, the maltiness isn't like full on in your face, it's mellow. I really like this. I'm really sad that the canning date has been smudged off, though, because, like I said, my new favorite thing is to make fun of the canning dates from Rebellion beers. Regardless of whether the beer is good or not, it's my new favorite thing to do. And I can't do that with this one. I can't, but can I say it's a bad beer? No, I can say I really enjoy this. I could... If their beer wasn't so expensive, if their beer wasn't like $4 to $6 a can, I could have a 2-4 of this at the house and enjoy it. Because it's that kind of beer. It's the kind of beer... Well, it's a malty German amber. It's the kind of beer that's meant to be sessioned. It's the kind of beer that's meant to be drank. And it's a very approachable, very Moorish, very quaffable brew. And for that, I kind of wish that this was in the lower price range of their beers. Obviously, none of their beers are really in a lower price range. But I wish it was so that I could just enjoy this all the time. Because this, This so far, other than maybe Regina Genuine Draft, relatively small from multinational, and the oatmeal stout from Regina, is probably the most sessionable beer I've had in this province thus far. Maybe Bronc if I'm looking for just an adjunct lager, but Bronc isn't brewed here; it's brewed in Calgary. If I'm looking for that type of thing, if I'm looking for like a light or American lager that was brewed here in Saskatchewan, maybe Great Western Light or something like that. So I mean, this is a beer that I could see myself keep around. I've tried so many brews now in this province that I'm finding things that I could see be the go-to beer type of thing. And this could be a go-to beer, except for the fact that I can't afford to drink this on the regular. I can't. Even if I had the job that I wanted in this province, I couldn't afford to drink this beer on the regular. And that job would have made this beer 50% off for me, and I still wouldn't have been able to drink it on the regular because I just wouldn't have been able to afford it. But it's a really good beer. Cheers, we'll finish it, we'll give it a rating. Bunnyhug, 8.5 out of 10. Bye, guys.